Okay, beauties, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Lois, a girl sharing her tips and tricks, and I'm going to be working today with the Neo Thread series. So I'll be placing threads around the NasolLabia fold and the Marinette. So I see shadowing and I want to rebuild structure, collagen, all the good stuff. So these are Neo Thread series. When I go in, I go in. Now, I do have a small face, so I have to be careful how I place. Overlapping can cause bruising. So I have to be mindful of that. So I will place as many as I can in areas. You'll see how I do this, and I'll show you guys. These are the perfect little mono sugar threads. I'll tell you more about them. Once you open this, there's 2 packages in here. Each package has 10 little mono threads, and once you open that little package, you want to make sure you use them. So I have a clean face. I have washed everything off except for my mascara and eyeliner. I did a double cleanse, and this is what my skin looks like. So just washing my face, I have everything clean and the area prepped for doing this. I will do a final wipe down with alcohol wipes or alcohol 90%, it doesn't matter, but that will be right before I start the treatment. I will tell you right now, for Neo Thread series, for this pack, it's $27.50 at Meamoshop. They are having a sale. If you use my discount code Lois, I believe it's 25% off, 30%. They're having a sale, so go get yourself some goodies, and they have promotions as well. And you get points, free shipping over 300. You guys know the whole thing. So, but these are really good. So this is the 29 gauge, 29 gauge, 25 millimeters, the PCL mono, and I have 2 of these packs here. I'm gonna just really quick. Now, when I had these in office done several years ago, each thread was $100, okay? So for this one pack for $27, I paid $2,000. So just keep that in mind when thinking about pricing of threads, because if you go and have this done in office, you're going to be shocked. So make sure you understand when somebody gives you a quote for threads, it's crazy. What they're charging is crazy. I did not know. I just went and said I wanted it done because I saw Eva Mendez had it done under her chin. So I'm like, I'm gonna find someone that does it here. And I did, but the price tag was outrageous. So I just like these sugar threads. You can put them anywhere. So 20 come in a pack. They have a ton of different sizes. PCL is known for its strength, safety, and long-lasting effects, making it ideal for aesthetic procedures that aim to restore skin firmness, improve texture over time. It will build up my collagen. I create like scaffolding. Sometimes in this work I'm about to do, I'm trying to work on the shadows and the hollowness that is there. From aging at 47, this is what happens. So how I built it up is with these. And usually this does last me, I like doing a full face every 2 years. So, and then little maintenance work in between. So you'll see the treatments I'm about to do. So they're very effective and they last. And it creates such beautiful collagen as it breaks down. So the material is 100% polycaprolactone, PCL. It's biocompatible, biodegradable, and it's KFDA certified and CE. It absorbs gradually over 18 to 24 months while stimulating your own collagen and skin elastin, which is a win-win. These shorter threads are suited for areas like under the eyes, the lips, acne scars, if you have scars. The longer threads help improve overall skin tone and structure on the cheeks, neck, and jawline. These type smooth mono threads without the barbs are designed to improve the skin texture, density, and hydration. So not only is it improving collagen, it's improving hydration and if you have scars. So remember, I'm aging, so my skin is breaking down due to hormones, losing collagen, losing everything. So I'm just trying to maintain it and keep it going. It's like new tires. I need threads. So that's how I can compare. If you guys understand, when your threads wear on your tires, you have to get new tires. There's threads in tires. You can see the threading as your tires are worn. That's how I see it. When my face starts going, that's when I start putting in and going in ham with sugar threads, which are these PCL mono threads. They're best for collagen regeneration, fine wrinkle correction, and mild skin tightening. So I have my skin in such a good place. I don't have to do this very often, every 2 years, honestly. And it's just maintenance at this point. Unless something drastic happens with my hormones, I don't really have to address my face like I used to. So, but it's time. So the needle gauges, there's different gauges. They range from 12 mm to 90 mm, which is long and short. They're all preloaded on sharp tip needles for smooth insertion in fine or sensitive skin areas. So it shows you all of this on their sites. It tells you the main benefits. It stimulates collagen regeneration. It stimulates continuous collagen and elastin production for long-term skin strengthening and rejuvenation. And I've seen it, and it works, and it does everything it says. So with time, everything shows. So after you do your threads, don't do saunas, don't do anything like that, because they can pucker out and come out. And because your skin is tightening and getting used to this object that's in there, you want to avoid hot showers, steam showers. So I won't be able to do my sauna wrap after I do these threads. Not for probably a week. I'll stay week, maybe 2 weeks. So, but the sun's coming out, so I'm okay with that. So it'll improve skin texture. It smooths fine lines, acne scarring, uneven skin tone, especially delicate areas like under the eyes and neck. This is also good for scratch marks. Keep that in mind. If you have scratch marks, I've worked on thousands of scratch marks all over my butt, my hips, my breast, and it improves that skin elasticity where you see through the scratch mark. So again, I've placed thousands of these all over my body. I don't even know what the number is anymore, but they're amazing. So all these areas, especially in the delicate areas like under the eyes, these are great. It gives you natural volume without enhancement. Well, natural volume enhancement without it being like a filler. So this is great to do if you're not wanting to do filler. This will give you your natural you without changing you. So that's why I've always liked these, and I swear by them. So there's long-lasting results with a PCL, which gradually dissolve over 18 to 24 months while continuing to support your skin renewal, and you'll see your skin and your collagen. These treatments are safe for the face, neck, and nasolabial folds under the eyes. I have put these in my breast. I put these in my booty. So I have put them everywhere. Minimally invasive, then smooth threads. Insert easily with minimal discomfort. I will not be numbing. So again, skin elasticity, uneven texture, acne scarring, under eye rejuvenation, neck tightening, fine lines and wrinkles. This is everything you need. PCL mono threads, I promise. This is ideal for anti-aging, seeking skin rejuvenation without aggressive lifting. These are smooth threads that work best for improving skin texture, firmness, and elasticity, especially in areas prone to fine lines and volume loss. I have volume loss right now, so that's what I'm gonna be doing. You guys can skip to the treatment. I just wanted to read that to you. There's a lot on these on Meamo's site, and it does show that you can do it like at the knees, okay? So if you have crepiness at your elbows, at your knees, your arms, I would say you can put them anywhere. The course of treatments is typically one session, and then 18 to 24 months. How quickly will you see results? 1 to 2 weeks. I see results. Collagen builds gradually over 2 to 3 months as collagen builds. The mechanism. You can read all of this and see before and after pictures. It's all here for you guys. And what this does, it gives me structure and it rebuilds what I've lost because of the hands of time. Now, there's nothing wrong with aging. I love aging. I'm aging the way I want to age though, and that is my choice. So I do have my mirror here that I love, and I'm going to show you how I place these. I'm going to wipe down really quick, and I'll spray my hands, like my nails, with alcohol. So this right here is an alcohol pad. I'm going to let this dry as well, because you don't want to poke yourself. While you're wet, because that will hurt. You are more than welcome to numb. Everyone should numb, because it shouldn't hurt. But this, for me, I can slide them in the right plane. And I was looking for my numbing cream. You guys can get numbing cream from Meamoshop. I have big tubs of it. I have lots of numbing cream. Whatever you guys choose to do, I can take pain to a certain level. I can take pain. I don't have any numbing cream here. It's so weird. So here is my threads. I will be working and doing a series of treatments, and it's about to go down. So I have my hair back. I want it out of my way. I cleanse, I double cleanse my face, my hands, everything. But even though I do all that, I'm still touching things. Even if I had gloves on, I'm still touching things. So this is how I do my treatments. You can do your treatments, I'm hitting that, however you'd like. But in the comfort of my home, this is how I do it. I am going to grab, I'm not a nurse, I'm not a doctor. I am just sharing my beauty journey at 47 and things that truly work and have transformed my face and help keep it together. Okay, so I'm going to do something like this. I'm going to open the first pack. Again, these are the mono. And this is how they will come. Now, because these ends weigh a little bit more, they will fall and slide out, and there's nothing I can do about it. So if you see one or they start pushing out, I have to take them out. Now, I will put these in a Sharpies container when I'm done with them. For now, they'll just lay on my tray. I can show you that. Now, here, it will tell you where to open these as well. Usually it's across this way. So it says, do not use if package is damaged. Package is not damaged. What I'll do is I'm just going to cut the top of these off, and I'll go ahead and just get them out. There's 10 in this pack. Please don't mind my one nail. I don't know why it came off. So there's that one. This is what these look like. So it's a PCL. It's a clear, tiny, you can barely even see it. All right, so I will begin. Now, I want to make sure my skin is taut. And these are going to go in this area right here, all right? So here is the length where I'm trying to get it. I push with my tongue. And I go right under the skin. I'm going to have to go. I'm going to lower you guys down. I barely poked myself. Hold on. I push it all the way up so that the rubber stopper is engaged. They slide in for me so easy. As I'm getting older though, I need glasses sometimes to see what I'm doing. This one's already wanting to come out. So I got 3 there. I can't put too many needles. They will just, I'll bruise. This side is not as bad as this side. This one's definitely coming out. I'm just gonna take it out. So this is the dressing in here. I'm gonna put another one in there. This side is worse than the left. So these are just coming out because there's a lot of movement in this area. So they will come out, which is fine. Okay, this one's coming out. They're too heavy. Different sides are different on me. For everyone, it's going to be like that. I make sure they're fully engaged because I already know these guys are heavy and they just will fall off my face or fall out. So I just put these, when I'm done, I have my Sharpies and I keep that really close. Now, if the PCL thread does not engage, you have to go back in, pull it out. You don't have to go back in. Pull it out with some tweezers or your fingers, excuse me, if you see it. Now, what can happen in the next couple days is if you see a pimple forming, that means that PCL is puckering out and you wanna just make sure you address it because the thread is coming out. That's why the pimples there, it's that thread. It didn't lay the way you were hoping it would lay. So I am gonna go and put a couple more because this is the area that I'm trying to work on. And because I have 3 more here, this side is deeper than this side, but I will add 1 more here. And I feel like I'm gonna add 2 more here for that NasolLabia fold support. All right, so here I go. I'm about 2-3 centimeters with this thread. I would like it at 2. centimeters. So I go right into that nose area. So I added 2 more here. I'm gonna add 1 more to the other side. This side is not as bad and as deep either. I just measure out the length and then place. And then look at the mirror. You guys, I'm not in any pain, but please know that my pain tolerance is different. Everybody's pain tolerance will be different. I don't like poking myself anymore. I don't mind poking myself like this. Let me get this out. Now, some people like to turn them, okay? There's no reason at all. As long as you get this thread fully engaged, you're good to go, okay? So I just did 10 in the nose area. And I'm happy. And I don't say I need to put 10 on one side and 10 on the other side, or 5 here. You're asymmetrical. Right side's different than the left side. Keep that in mind. So just address you, how you feel like you need to do. If you're a side sleeper and you sleep on the left side more than the right, you're gonna see your left side different than your right side. Everybody's like that. I already have. So just by, I throw the tops in the trash. They don't need to go in the Sharpies. So just by adding a couple little sugar threads, I get instant volume. And also there's a collagen stimulation going on because I'm pushing this needle in. So I'm getting a double whammy. I'm causing collagen induction by piercing myself. Then I'm also placing a thread, PCL thread, which I love. Now I'm going in here. So my area I'm working is the nose to the marionettes, the nasolabial, and this area. So everybody's gonna be different. So everybody just do you. I go right in and it slides in like butter. That's the only way I can say. These are just great. I'll feel tightness. I feel tightness right now. I have the other 10. I'm just gonna really quick show you guys. These come with these little, I think it's just to keep them, I don't know what they're called, but these will be in there. They're silica gels. Do not eat, it says. But it's just to keep the threads good. What I'm gonna do right now is write on these that I did this March 2026, and the nasal and the marionette. Because I go through so many threads, I don't remember where I placed these threads sometimes. So now I'm gonna work in this area and maybe some under here, but it's about to go down. I don't know what's going on over there. I'm just gonna spray my hands again. And that's just alcohol. Aftercare, I can wear makeup tomorrow, and I'll take some Benadryl. Skincare tonight, I'll go over that in a little bit. But here I go. So make sure you guys see. pulling on my skin and making it taut. I also use my tongue to push out. So everything helps. Keep that in mind. It's a tricky area. So the shadowing I get there, I don't care for. I'll place different layers because this one's already coming out. So I'll just put that over here. I'm telling you, these little pink things, they're heavy, so they kind of just fall out. Do you see how like that one's coming out? These are beautiful for plumping out the skin. I mean, this one's almost out. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna go to this side. These won't stay in for me to get a picture, but I'm telling you guys, if you can keep them in and get a picture, it's always the best when you can do that. It's hard for me in this area because this is the area I talk, and so there's a lot of movement around the nose and the mouth. I usually can't. I'm gonna just take that out because I can't work around it. Because I'm doing the opposite side, I have to take it out because I have to be able to put this in and lay it where I want. I look for the deficits and the 10 times magnifying. That shows me where I need to work. Nobody's ever gonna know I did this either. That's the beauty of doing these treatments. They're lunchtime procedures for most people. There is no downtime. So I'm gonna have to take that out. I just can't work on the other side. All right, I'm gonna put some under here. I have 3. These are hard to do, but they're great for the chin area. It hurts, but it has to be done. It's just a tight area right there. I'm like, I wish I could numb, but I can't. If you deal with scars, if you have any kind of scar, threads, place threads, skin boosters, Derma Stamp, daily at 0.25, you can transform a scar very quickly. All right, so I used to stack threads here, but when I do that, I get bruises, so I don't stack because these needles, they're wide, and so I don't have extra skin. So I can't be stacking them for a picture or for my thumbnail. So don't stack them if you have no space there because you'll have bruises all over. Now, when I do have extra skin, I will leave them in to stack, but I don't. I don't have that extra space. I would love to put more in there, but I have to numb if I do that. I'm gonna put one more. This area you should numb for. This area right here, oh. I might. I feel like doing a whole bunch there and here. Okay, it improves the chin. I'm gonna do one more. I only have one more from that pack. And then I'm gonna end this video and then I'll come back and do more. But I can't make the video too long because it's not alive. So this is the last one. Okay. Now that's 20, okay? So I did the Marinette, nasolabial Marinette, and then I did some here in the chin to improve the chin area. This is what I look like right after. Where I place those, all those little areas will close up on their own in the next 20 minutes. I'll do skincare. I'll try a new product. That's what I'm gonna do. This PRN Advanced Cream. It has exosomes, excuse me. 10,000 PRN fermented extracts. Don't put anything active on your skin. I would say for a couple days, like retinol, vitamin C, and just let these sugar threads do their magic. Now, again, this is the areas I worked on. Nobody should know you've done these treatments. It should be like, put your sunblock on and go, honestly, when you leave an office. And just put some ointment on. That's all they do when you go to the med spa. That's what they did with me. Throwing that cap over there. It's really simple. It's pretty not noticeable. Nobody should know I had this or I even did this. What's going to happen with my skin, it's going to get tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter. And you'll feel like you can't open your mouth in the nose area when I talk. Now, you also get these sometimes sensations where the threads are trying to lay and settle. So just keep that in mind. Don't be overactive. Let these settle, let them tighten you up and snatch you and just give you beautiful volume. And they'll definitely do all that and more. And if you don't see any results, repeat the treatment in 4 weeks or 2 to 4 weeks. I would say 4 weeks you can repeat the treatment. And then that'll give you a better indication on how much you need, how many more you should put in, because you will become tighter and swollen. But once the tightness and the swelling goes away, if you still see deficits, then you can always go back and correct and add. There's nothing wrong with adding. I'm going to end this video, and I hope you guys enjoy it. If you have any questions, just DM me, email me, or you can leave a comment down below. I'm pretty easy to get a hold of, and I'm always answering everybody's questions. But this is just these are little tweaks I do to myself, and I swear, you guys, they work. And they've been done for sugar threads, I think, at least 15 years that I know of, maybe 20. So there is a madness to this. There is, and it works. All right, hugs and kisses to all my beauties all over the world. This is what it looks like up close. There you go. Mwah.